nearlydanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, so we're doing mock test 11 today. It was supposed to be Danish rallies, but I changed my mind. We'll do Danish rallies on Wednesday. If you're here for the first time, we've been practicing since February the 26th. And luckily for you, we record all our sessions and we post them on the YouTube channel. It's called Nearly Danish TV. And just go to YouTube and search for Nearly Danish TV and look under playlists. You see a playlist for Melbo Escapes Porn and Infosat's Porn, and you can catch up that way. All right. We have 23 days to the test, so less than 30 days now. Hopefully you have started practicing. Even if you haven't started practicing, there's still enough time to actually catch up. However, you need to put in a lot of work, okay? For all the people that have been practicing, well done. The goal is to get your profile to 100%. It is a hard goal, but it is worth it so that you can be done with this test and not have to deal with this ever again. Time to shout out the people that have been putting in a lot of work. Zedster has completed actually 136 quizzes today. I made a mistake and wrote 105. Round of applause to Zedster. I also want to give a special shout out to the guys that showed up to the event yesterday. It was quite nice meeting all of you. I will hopefully have another event. I'm looking forward to meet more of you guys. Okay, we start. Okay, Yulia, I'm going to send you a link. Watch that video. You'll find your profile. Okay, so what's going on here? Yes, so in 1953, that was the last change of Grundloven. And there was a referendum about that. So I can tell 53 people got this wrong. This is a frequently asked question. So please make sure you fix this mistake and don't make this mistake if that question shows up on the test. Next one. All right, round of applause. So 33 people got this wrong, 153 people got this right. Well done. This is from chapter 5 under the film section. Next one. Okay, so the government makes most of the law proposals in Parliament. 87 people got this wrong, so almost half of you. This is a weak spot.
Now you know what you don't know.
Please, this will appear on your profile. Fix it. Fix the mistake. And for those people that don't know what I'm talking about when I say this will appear in your profile, let me know in the chat so I can show you how to find yours. Next one. What do we have here? Nicholas Joe Triple S Baladai, and Leo Liz. 70 participants have reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
Next one.
Uh-oh.
Let's see how you guys do on this one. Okay, this is definitely a weak spot. So 102 of you got this wrong. The Royal Danish Art Academy was founded by Frederick V. Do I have a quiz on him? Not yet, but I'll fix that. Next one. Okay, so top 5 have been completely reshuffled. Triple S, Leo, Liz, Andre, Sam, and Rimal. Helpful Rhino has the highest answer streak of 4. And that's a perfect score so far.
Perfect score.
Okay, excuse me. Next one. You know the answer to this. All right. This is a frequently asked question, so I'm quite happy that 172 people got this right. 16 people got that wrong. Fix it. That's an FAQ. Okay, next one. You know the answer to this as well. Oh man, we almost got a perfect score. Okay, 3 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
FAQ, you will probably see this question on the next test, so please get it right next time. Thomas has the highest answer streak of 4.
Perfect score.
Next one. Okay, 10 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. To be eligible to be voted into parliament, you have to be a Danish citizen, at least 18, and live within Rigsfællesskab, so in Denmark, Faroe Islands, or Greenland. Okay. Triple S, Andre, Leo, Liz, Baladai, Sam. Queen of Apps has a streak with 7 correct answers in a row.
Great job.
Next one. All right, so in 2009, Anders Fogh Rasmussen became the General Secretary of NATO. He was the Prime Minister and he handed over power to Lars Løkke. And that's when Lars Løkke became Prime Minister as well, the same year. How many people got this wrong? So that's 49 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. I wanted to show you guys something. So I'm beginning to, change the timeline. How do you find it? So if you go to nearlydanish.com, timeline, click on that. You will find, I started from the 1840s and I'll keep going. So keep an eye out on this page. It's basically chronological events. a chronological record of the events that took place in the book with some explanations, and it's all in Danish. So far so good. I'll keep working on this. Well, I hope to get almost all of them in. Some of them won't have pictures, but I'm hoping to get all of them in. All right. Let's keep going. All right, the nearness principle. So the commune solves local problems. What's going on here? How many people got this wrong? So 61, not too bad.
Now you know what you don't know.
31 participants hit an answer streak of 9. Yes, so during the landslide elections in 1973, the biggest party that got into parliament at the time, the biggest new party was Fremskrittspartiet. So the Progress, is it the Progress Party? Yeah. And it was Mogens, is it Gilstrup or Glistrup? There's a quiz about him. Let me see if I can find it. If you look under politicians, there is a quiz about him here. So this guy was the one that founded the party that stormed the parliament in 1973. And Pia Kjærsgaard was a member of that party. She left that party to create Dansk Folkeparti in 1995. Anyways, moving on. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
That was a combo breaker. 5 participants dropped the answer streak of 9. Next one. There's still some more tests coming, Farshid. So keep an eye on your profile. You know the answer to this. Well done. You guys are doing pretty well today. Yesterday we had, I think, 94% of the questions were answered correctly. So that was really good. I was happy with those results yesterday for the people that came to the event yesterday. So well done to you guys.
Great job.
We have a static top 5 again.
Static top 5.
Dana is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Well done. Next one. Okay, in the 1960s, there was a lot of immigration to Denmark from Turkey, Pakistan, and former Yugoslavia. Okay, Saktivel is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
We still have a ways to go, so uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
18 islands. So there are 18 islands in the Faroe Islands. 47 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix that. It will appear on your profile. SB back in the game. Next one. Abode, there will be just one more, and I'll announce it. All right, so 1953, the constitution was changed and they made several changes. One of them was that Landsting was abolished. So it was before Riksdagen used to be made up of the Folketing and Langsting. So it was similar to what's in the UK. So the House of Commons and the House of Lords. And Lansting used to be occupied by rich landowners, but that was abolished in 1953. All right, next one. Baladai moving up the ranks. 8 participants hit an answer streak of 6. All right, so the agreement between the USA and Denmark, a military agreement, was signed in 1951. This is especially relevant considering what's happening between Denmark and the US and Greenland. Okay, so a lot of people got this wrong. Make sure you well, now you know the answer. It will appear on your profile. Fix it. Because this could be relevant for the next test. How many people got this wrong? So 50 plus 20 is 70 plus 11. So 81 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Baladai, now at number 2. Triple S holding number 1. Sam at 3, Sanapa at 4, and Andre at 5. Yoni making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Next one. Okay, so there is no limit to the number of times you can be voted into parliament. If you can keep convincing people to vote for you, then you can be a career politician. 26 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This is a frequently asked question, so please get it right next time. Fix that mistake on your profile. Next one. Okay, so this is Inga Lehman, and she showed that the Earth has an inner core. There is a quiz about her on your profile under, I think it's, yeah, scientists and philosophers, and you can find her right there. So if you haven't started practicing these individual quizzes, please do. They are very simple. They have like about, 3 to 5 questions, 7 questions, 10 questions max. For the very important people, I think you end up with something like 20 questions or something like that. But yeah, please, all of this material is on your profile, okay? It's all available to you at your fingertips. All you have to do is just go through it. And you increase your chances of passing the test by a lot if you actually do it. So please find the time. All right, Sanapa moving up. VK making a comeback 3 in a row. Triple S holding. Next one. Okay. What's going on here? Someone is marking up the screen. 1 second. Disable annotation, and I need to get rid of all the stuff that's on the screen. Clear all drawings. Okay. Forgot to do that. But now I'll put it. So yes. So the highest court in Greenland is called Kongens Landsret. Okay, how many people got this wrong? 60 plus 13 is 73. All right, 73 people got this wrong. So this is a weak spot.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix it. It will appear on your profile. Okay, so Triple S 17,000 points. Everyone else has under 17,000. Round of applause to Triple S. Bao is back, 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Next one. Okay. What's going on here? So this is the 30-year war. King Christian the Fourth entered Denmark 1625 and pulled Denmark out in 1629. How many people got this wrong? So 39 of you got this wrong. Not bad.
Great job.
150 of you got that right. That is a semi-frequently asked question. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Pan making a comeback 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Chapter 5, Literature. Don't be afraid of chapter 5. I have tried to make it as easy as possible. So I'm not done with it yet. So I've done the writers, I've done the musicians, I've done the architects and designers, I've done the film. I think I still need to do the performing arts. So the lady that was being spoken about is this lady, Emma Gadd. There is a quiz about her. It's only 5 questions long, and it mentions the book, the first question. Okay, so guys, do these quizzes and you'll be okay on the day of the test in 23 days. Oh, another thing I was going to announce. Okay, so at the moment, you need 8 reps to get to 100%. Okay, what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to increase it to 9 reps. So I'm going to open up 1 more rep for all the people that have completed their profiles to 100%. You're going to go down a bit and you'll have the opportunity to bring it back to 100%. So this is the last 23 days and I'm, opening it up so that, you can practice 1 more time before the test. All right. Next one. Look, I know it makes a lot of people sad when I say that, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Do as much as you can. Okay, so Christian the Fourth was the longest reigning monarch in Denmark up until Margaret, I think. But anyways, he reigned for almost 60 years. Semi-frequently asked question. Next one. Okay, guys, I know that this might feel bad, but do what you can, okay? I made it difficult on purpose. I've designed this whole process this way so that if you go through this process, you will find the test pretty easy. So just push yourself, okay? When you're growing, it hurts. So, and you know, what's that thing they say about being comfortable in growth, right? How you know that you're growing is that things become a bit uncomfortable. So you just have 23 days to make yourself very uncomfortable so that on the 27th of May, it's easy. So push yourself. All right, next one. Okay. From the beginning of the 1960s, Denmark started exporting a lot. From farming. Next one. Balladite. Now, who fell out? Can't remember. Super Nordic is back with an answer streak of 3. Super Nordic was actually at the event yesterday. And it's nice to see him back here again. Well done.
Oh my! He's on fire!
3 in a row. We have 23 questions to go. You've seen this before? Yes, you have to be at least 16 to buy beer or wine. And you have to be 18 to buy cigarettes or strong spirits like vodka and whiskey and stuff like that. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
On to the next one. Mike MZ making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Next one. You guys are doing pretty okay today, actually. Yes, so the government is also in charge of education and research. 30 plus 20 is 50, plus 17 is 67. People got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Okay, that was a combo breaker. Moving on. About 15,000 people died of the Spanish flu in Denmark around the First World War. 138 people got that right. Well done.
Great job.
Sanapa fell out. Aki now in. Sam at number 5. That was a tough round. Next one.
Uh-oh.
Yes, so this is I deliberately put this in there. So this is one of those very detail-oriented questions. So in Denmark, a majority of the population are actually members of the church. However, in Copenhagen, that drops to about 50%. So check out the section that talks about this to see about the specifics about which communes actually have higher membership and which communes have lower membership. It shows way more than half of you got this wrong. So this is a weak spot.
Now you know what you don't know.
51 of you got that right. Round of applause. Which section is it? I can't remember. I think it's chapter religion in Denmark, right? So that I think that's chapter 6. Yes, that's chapter 6. Yeah. Baladai. Oh man. That was a weak spot for you, man. But now you know what you don't know. Next one. You've seen this before? Okay, it's Møllerhøj. 39 people got that wrong. Please get it right. That's a frequently asked question. MG back in the game 3 in a row. Okay.
Excellent.
Only 7 people got that wrong. Okay. Sanapa is back in the top 5. 5 participants reached an answer streak of 28.
Great job.
How many questions do we have left? We have 17 questions to go. Frequently asked question. Okay, 13 people got that wrong. Please make sure you get this right. You will probably see this in the next test. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
Baladai came back in the top 5. Next one. You know this. Okay, so 1972, there was a referendum on whether or not to join EF, and majority voted yes, and Denmark joined the next year in 1973. All right, static top 5 yet again. All right. So the answer is no, there is no minimum or maximum number of ministers. Okay. 29 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix it. It will appear on your profile. Baladai moving up. Again, Rose back in the game. 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Frequently asked question. Hopefully most of you get this right. Okay, most of you did get it right. 165. Round of applause. Farshid, you did that. Why, man? Anyways, Champagne, 3 in a row back in the game. Static top 5. Oh man. Actually, okay.
Uh-oh.
More than half of you got this wrong. So 111 of you to be precise. 77 people got this right. You can find this under, I think it's architects and designers and him. So he designed Copenhagen. So please check that out. This mistake will appear on your profile. Fix it. All right, next one. We talked about this a whole bunch of times. (1924) Nina Bang, first female minister. There is a quiz about her as well under politicians, and that is her. That quiz only has 3 questions because there's not much mentioned about her, but she shows up on a lot of the previous tests, so she is quite important, and you will probably see this question on the next test. And if you show it, if you see it, then that's 3 points for you. All right. 5 participants reached an answer streak of 3. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Triple S, Sam, Baladai, Andre, and Sanapa. Next one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So when you get arrested in Denmark, the police has to present you to a judge within 24 hours. However, the judge can decide that you can be held for up to 72 hours while the police is conducting an investigation. So 89 of you got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
This is a not so frequently asked question, but in case it shows up, we've seen it here. Sam got that wrong. Out of the top 5, Baladai now at number 2, Triple S holding number 1, Andre at 3. Sanapa 4, Zedster at 5. And all these guys, so Balada is number 1, Andre is in the top 5. Sanapa, I'm not sure. Triple S also not sure, but Zedster did 130 something quizzes today already. So a round of applause to these guys in the top 5. Your hard work is paying off. Jum is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Next one. This is current affairs now. Okay. The theme of this question is the ministers. So sorry, the government. The government is made up of the prime minister and the ministers. There is a quiz focused on this. So please make sure you take that quiz. You can find it on your profile under current affairs. All right. Caro is now in the top 5. Zedster fell out. All right. This is famous dead people. He died in a ski accident. I don't think he's gonna show up, but if it does, we've seen it. Next one. Okay, so Triple S has a streak with 37 correct answers in a row. There were 4 slides, so that means that Triple S actually has a perfect score, and Triple S is on fire. So Triple S gets an explosion. Well done. Well done. This is not a particularly easy game, so this is quite impressive that you're doing well like this. Perfect score.
Perfect score.
Next one. Mona, you can also find, sorry, the theme of this is political parties and their leaders, and you can find a quiz covering all the political parties and their leaders on your profile. 28 people got this wrong. Please get it right. Have a look at that quiz. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
11 participants reached an answer streak of 12.
Great job.
We did this in the last Kahoots. Okay, in Onsa, there was a bomb threat and a courtroom was evacuated. How many people got this wrong? 30 plus 10, 40 plus 13 is 53 people got this wrong. 136 got this right. Round of applause. Static top 5 yet again. I think this might be the last current affairs question. Let's see. Yes. Yes, so the king traveled on the 28th of April to Greenland. The theme of this is state visits. So when the king or the prime minister travels on an official visit to another country, or when the prime minister, president, or king of some other country visits Denmark on an official visit. Okay, we're moving on to Danish values questions now. At the moment, we have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Triple S, Baladai, Andre, Sanapa, and Caro. 21 participants reached an answer streak of 7. Next one. See you. I think it was the 28th. He'd stay there for more than one day. The movies are, yeah. So the answer is yes. We will have a Danish Valley session on Wednesday. So please come. Okay, well done. This is about gender equality. Next one. All right, you guys are doing really well. Remember that the Danish Rallies questions are the most important questions. There's 5 of them. It's always the 5 last questions. Those are the Danish Rallies questions. And if you fail more than one of those Danish Rallies questions, you fail the whole test, regardless of whether or not you passed the history and the current affairs. So please, they are the most important questions. We will have a session focused on them on Wednesday. And I'll be talking about how to approach the questions. They are not hard questions, as you can see. It's either yes or no. And sometimes they ask about, you know, the rankings of Denmark in some theme. And we will be talking about that. So please make sure you come on Wednesday. All right, next one. We've got 2 more questions and we're done. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
It's been a good game so far. There are no chapters. You guys are doing really well. 172. I think this top 5 has been static since we started Danish Rallies. Last one. Okay, 31 of you got that wrong. 155 got that right.
Excellent.
All right, podium. Andre at number 3. Baladai number 2 and Triple S at number 1. Triple S number 1. I think you got 100%. Sanapa 4, 5. Sorry, Sanapa 4 and Caro at 5.
NearlyDanish.com.